Happy day. Happy day, happy day, happy day. It's Maybe Monday, y'all. Welcome to Leveraging Leads. Welcome back. This is your hostess with the mostest, Tara Payne, the singing CEO. And we're so glad that you are back for another episode of Leveraging Leads. This is a safe space of support and enhancement to get leads, which are collaborators, referral partners, clients, customers, and even friends. Check out the pinned or ticking link to get on an email list, and an email will provide a database of new leads and strategies for you to be more visible. Listen, in this meeting, we don't just talk about it, we be about it. Get ready to take action by creating your powerful introduction. Now, we only meet for 30 minutes and we have a jam-packed agenda, so let's go ahead and get into it. If you know that around here we always begin with gratitude. So as you come in the room, please put what you are grateful for so that we can read it and celebrate with you. After that, you will hear ingredients of a
powerful introduction.
Yes! Followed by examples of powerful introductions. Then we'll have a leveraging leads lesson, followed by we'll allow the audience members who have shared their gratitude, that desire to share their powerful introduction, we'll allow them to do so after the leveraging leads lesson. So stick around. We're about to have a great time. We do this every day because daily reiteration and declaration of who you are is vital to building confidence and calling forth your desire. So thank you for joining again or for listening on the replay. Let's get into this gratitude, ma'am. Erica, what are you grateful for?
Okay, yes. Oh my goodness. I woke up with my mind.
Come on now. Oh, Jesus. Hallelujah.
I am so grateful for conversation that leads to making decisions that are better for us. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I am grateful that I love celebrating other people and the amazing things they got going on. And I thought about just every day, like ending my day or at least acknowledging what I celebrated during the day. Like maybe I can end my day with a post somewhere that says that, and I celebrated today this, because we have to stay in celebration.
Yes.
And acknowledgement of all of the great things that's happening for us on a daily basis. So I am grateful for celebration, and I'm grateful that I feel good in my body.
Yes. I love that. Come on with the sound effects.
Yes, here we go. Hold on, y'all. Sorry, I didn't get myself together.
It's okay. You were trying to help me get together.
Here we go.
Yes. That was good. Gratitude. Great gratitude. You know what I'm grateful for? I am grateful for people around you who remind you to celebrate. Because too often I just go past, and I don't think that I'm by myself. I've been guilty of just going past the great things. And so you know what that does? That doesn't make you look forward to doing great things, because you're like, oh, well, it's just another thing. Right. But thank you, Erica, for reminding me that every moment is a moment to celebrate. And especially whenever there's something that we set a goal or set our mind to do and we've accomplished that, we have to celebrate that. So I'm grateful for you this morning, reminding me to celebrate and celebrating with me. Some folk will remind you to celebrate, but they don't want to celebrate with you. See?
Yes.
She's celebrating with me, and I'm grateful. Hold on. I'm grateful for my family too, because they celebrate with me.
She said, hold on.
I'm like, hold on, I didn't finish it.
I'm over here. Listen, I did my meditation this morning too.
You on 10?
What is it? Yes, I am.
You keyed up.
I'm giddy, baby.
Okay. Be giddy then.
Now I got the sound effects together.
You own it. Watch out now. We got hot grease. In the world. Okay. That's hilarious. Oh, I love it. Thank you so much. See, leading by example. This is how you come in here giddy, y'all. So yes, and if you don't feel giddy, that's okay. I don't want you to stay away, bars. We just want you to come in here so we can, you can allow the space to do what it needs to do. So
come on, do what it do.
Come on and do what it do. The second thing on our agenda today. So you've heard our gratitude. What are you grateful for? Why don't you put it in the chat? We see the MF campus here on Clubhouse. Good morning, MF Champ. We want you to put what you're grateful for in this chat.
He did.
Oh, I didn't see that.
He said, I'm grateful for the warm weather spring is bringing.
Oh, thank you. My apologies. You better come on in here and put your gratitude in. That's what I'm talking about. I apologize that I missed it.
He know how to act right.
And
I had a conversation. He's been in this space, honey.
Oh, okay.
So happy he's back. Well, and when folks come in, they know how to act. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We happy day in here. We know how to we gratitude up in here. Okay, that's how we move. And he also has a powerful introduction.
Oh, I want to hear it. I want to hear it. I need to hear it. So you got to stick around because I need to hear it. And welcome back. I didn't know that you had been to the space. So welcome back, bro. All right. Listen, next we're going to get into ingredients of
a powerful introduction.
Come on and let's get these ingredients. Yes, God. Okay, the first ingredient is going to be your hook. Who are you? That's your hook. You know what? Because people need to know who you are, but people can't know who you are until you know who you are. So sit with that and really ask yourself who you are at the very core, like the essence of you. I heard Erica say one time whenever I first entered the space, not who life has, required you to be, but who are you? And that thing is something you want to sit with. So that's the first ingredient of a powerful introduction. The second ingredient is going to be, what do you do? What do you do? Do you sell, what is it, seashells by the seashore? We want to know, Sally. If that's what you do, that's what you need to tell people. That's going to be your title or your qualifier. The third ingredient is, who do you serve? This is your target market. If you are serving the little kids on the beach who need seashells to put their sand in, then that's your target market, right? Number 4, I obviously need to get to a beach. Number 4 is, why do you serve them? This is your pain. This is their pain points, the pain points of your target market, right? What do you serve is the next ingredient. So this is going to be your solution. What is the solution that you serve to your target market with the pain points they have? Ingredient number 6, what makes you uniquely purposed to serve them? Because I know you already know this. You are uniquely purposed to serve your target market. That can also be known as your market dominating position. Next, who do you want to meet? This is your direct persona, right? If your name is Sally and you're selling seashells by the seashore, then you're looking for parents who have children who want to play in the sand. I don't know. That could be your direct persona, right? So once you find them, then how can they connect with you? What is your call to action? Do you want them to go to your website? Do you want them to connect with you on LinkedIn? Maybe you want them to reach out to you on Facebook. Just be very specific about how your process begins. What's the first domino that's going to start the process in your connection? So those are the ingredients of a powerful introduction. Now, next, this is the Giddy framework. Y'all already heard Erica and her giddiness. So let's run down the Giddy framework, because we truly believe that this Giddy framework, leveraging it, will allow you to be more visible, attractive to those who are looking for you, that you are looking for. So the first letter is G. G stands for giddy. Be excited and lighthearted, and as Erica just was. And whatever that means that you have to do in order to do that, do that. Like she mentioned that she did her meditation today. If that means you need to have your favorite cup of tea or coffee, or you need to wake up and be in prayer, do your worship, whatever it is for you, make sure that you do that so you can show up to the space giddy, whatever space you're in. The second letter is I. Intentional. We do everything that we do with purpose. Think about the end result that you want. Reverse engineer that thing, and every day, whatever the action is that is going to get you there, that's what you do. Be intentional. The first D is daily. Do intentional actions every single day. The second D is declaration. Speak with confidence. The last letter is a Y. Show up as yourself, baby, because everybody else is taken, and you are where the blessing is anyway. People need what you have, your experiences, your expertise, your perspectives. All right. That's the Giddy framework. And now you get to hear examples of powerful introductions. So let us start again with Erica. Go ahead, Erica.
Yes, I am Erica Cassie. I am the son of the Thrivers, powered by love, wisdom, and celebration. I am good, multi-potentialite, multifaceted mommy. I listen, teach, lift, and bring clarity for activation and execution. I am so proud to be the co-founder of Maven's Meet, where we leverage the power of education and connection. I know what it's like to be an unappreciated administrative professional. And now I am a thriving CEO who has an amazing, phenomenal team. And guess what? I would love to allow other CEOs and support mavens to find each other and soar. Go over to www.mavensmeet.com and you can get yourself set up, and we would love to connect you and educate you so that you can find your right fit team members. We also have a mastermind for CEOs, and we have tons of opportunities. We have a Maven Mixer for the CEOs and a Maven Meetup for the support mavens. So check out www.mavensmeet.com. We would love for you to be involved with us and to have a position that you love to go to.
Yes. I love that. That was wonderful. You know what? It's so funny because as I listened to Erica's powerful introduction, I done made up a word, introduction, a lot of your story is very similar to my story. And we talked about that when we first started working together. So sometimes I be wanting to just hit the ditto button. Like, yeah, I'll do what she do. Ditto, honey. Everything that she just said. Okay. Yes, I love that. Thank you, Erica, so much for sharing your powerful introduction. Let's see. Now, I want to make sure my brother that's in here, the MF Camp, stay around because I got to hear yours. All right, y'all, it's my turn. I am Tara Payne, the singing CEO. I am a giddy innovator, a skilled and charismatic connector. I'm a beam of light and a breath of fresh air, and I'm singing and strategizing my way through this beautiful life. I'm a wife, I'm a mom, I'm a believer, and I am the other half of the CEO COO team at Maven's Meet. I'm the CEO of Maven's Meet, where we leverage the powers of connection and education to help business owners and CEOs just like you soar. Now, you know what? You know, there was a song back in the day that I used to love. You're the wind beneath my wings. Y'all remember that song? That's not really how it went, but something like that. So in order for a bird to fly, guess what the bird needs? Wind. You can't even take off if you don't have the wind, right? So what we are in the business of doing, as Erica mentioned, is curating connections for the CEO so that they can find the wind beneath their wings, because we know that you are already poised and positioned to soar, but we want you to be supported as you ascend. Okay. And so that's what we do. We take pride in curating those connections because there is a maven out there just for you. And we want to connect you with those people. So we find connections that help CEOs just like you get into be able to make the impact and the income that they got into business to make. As Erica mentioned, if you would go to mavensmeet.com, we have a lot of stuff going on right now. We do have a mastermind, and our Maven meetup and Maven mixer is on Monday. I'm loving all this alliteration. We got all these M's up in here. So Monday, April 27th, here in the city of Tulsa. And if you are a CEO and you are listening and you know that you need to add to your team and you're curious about how we work, we want you to come. Also, maybe you are in the city of Tulsa and you're wanting to expand your network of like-minded, mutually beneficial connections. This is a place where you want to be. You want to be at the Maven Mixer on Monday at 5:30. Actually, the Maven Mixer is at 6:45. The Maven Meetup is at 5:30 for the support Mavens. And then at 6:45, CEOs, we want to see you in the place. I will drop the link, and I'm complete. Shut up, got longer than a minute. It's supposed to be a minute, y'all, but you know, it was so much I wanted to add. You know what? I want to go back to what you were talking about, Erica, because your reminder, your question to me, and actually I had a coach who is a very good friend of mine who also would remind me, how am I going to celebrate? And you would think that I would have gotten it by now, you know, but I'm so grateful to be surrounded, that I surround myself with people who remind me, ma'am, you're doing some great things that need to be celebrated. How are you celebrating? Because that reminds me then to make sure that I am telling the people in my household that I love that, hey, we need to celebrate. And then modeling celebration, right? So let's revisit it, right? Because we talked about it at the end of the year, but we need to revisit it again. How many leaders out there just go past things and don't celebrate them? I don't have statistics on that, but maybe you could look it up. But let's see. Let's, talk about why celebration is important. It isn't a soft skill, it's a leadership strategy. Let's say it again. Celebration is a leadership strategy. What you celebrate, you scale. And if you're not stopping to name what's working, then you're missing the very clues that could grow your business faster. So as a CEO, as a leader, it is not just a good idea. It is imperative that we stop and celebrate, because we need to make sure that we can commemorate those things. And Erica, when you asked me what I was doing to celebrate the new position that I just acquired, I was like, it was hard for me, y'all, to think about what I could do to celebrate. And then I thought, you know what? I probably would eat a cupcake. And so then that turned into a conversation about my favorite cake, which is the berry chantilly cake at Whole Foods. And this is not a sponsored episode, but it can be Whole Foods if you're listening. Because we do love the berry chantilly cake there. And so what that led to then was that, you know what? I wanted Erica to be able to celebrate with us, but she wasn't able to. So I made a video, right?
Yes.
And then I sent the video to Erica. Then y'all, my family was all in on it. I said, what we gonna sing? And so we sang a whole song as a family and danced and maybe even twerked in a circle. I'm not gonna say, but but then I realized I had these little cute plates in my pantry, and I was like, oh, we can eat the cake on these plates, because see, that made me think that, I want to do it all the way big. Then I had these cute little napkins that said happy birthday. So my daughter marked our birthday and she said happy celebration, and she put on the bottom, she wrote, "Mommy, we are so proud of you." And I said, oh, that's special. And now I have this video that I shared with my friend and COO, and that a moment that my family and I shared together. So now we have a memory together, right?
Yeah.
So I love that. Thank you again, Erica, for that. And so that's, important for us as leaders to celebrate. And let me tell you why celebration matters for us, especially during the mid-year, because people don't just respond to goals, they respond to what gets acknowledged. When you celebrate specific wins, you're signaling this is what good looks like here. I am a elementary school Spanish teacher. And let me tell you, whenever we have this app where we can either give points to kids when they do something that is good or take them away. I tell you, whenever I hear, when I'm doing that sound, that like ding, that gives them points, everybody want to line up. They like, oh, did you see me? Senora Payne, I did it too. I'm like, okay, now everybody want to be celebrated, right? Y'all, we are adults, but we the same way. We're the same way. So, we don't just respond to goals, we respond to what gets acknowledged. So when we celebrate specific wins, we're signaling this is what good looks like here. And that clarity shapes behavior faster than any other strategy meeting. So add celebration to your stand-up meetings. This is a suggestion. So why is celebration important? Because it protects momentum during the messy middle, right? It's April, and April sits in the stretch where the excitement of quarter one is gone, but the finish line is not really close yet. And research shows that recognizing progress, especially small wins, boosts motivation and performance. Now, without that reinforcement, teams can drift or even burn out. So I don't know, Erica, if you've always been a person who celebrated celebration, or, that who was powered by celebration, but as such an operational genius, it is so important that you are that way. So it fits right in line with, who God created you to be and your brand. So why is celebration important? Let me listen here, leaders, because it sharpens your leadership intelligence. It isn't just good job, it's data. What worked? What system held? Who stepped up? When you name wins, you're identifying repeatable patterns that you can scale. Let me tell you again why celebration matters. It builds trust and retention, and people stay where they feel seen. Now, Erica knows how important this is because we don't play around. We want to make sure our people know that they are appreciated. Recognition is consistently linked to higher engagement and lower turnover. And that's a Gallup workplace research study. If your team only hears from you when something is wrong, then guess what? That's why they're disengaged. Even if they're high performers, if you don't tell them when they did something right, then they will disengage, or they will go to somewhere where somebody will tell them that they did a good job, right? Okay, and let me tell you the last reason why celebration matters. Leaders are wired to spot gaps. It's how business grows. But if that's all you see, then you lead from deficiency instead of direction. Ooh, that's good. Celebration forces you to see progress alongside problems, which leads to better, more grounded decision making. Right? So I'm going to say it again. Celebration is not just a soft skill, it's a leadership strategy. So if you have been overlooking celebration like I had, then I want to invite you to add celebration back into your goals, add it back into your strategy. Why? Because it's not only going to affect you, it's going to affect your team. It'll even affect your family and impact them in a positive way. So that is your leveraging leads lesson for today. We want to add celebration back in. We want to call celebration to the stage because it is a part of the strategy. Erica, what say you?
Yes. What I want to say is, as a therapist, something that I used to do when I had an office was after a session, I would let them pick stickers. And everybody loved it. These were not kids. These were grown people, okay? They'll pull out my stickers and they will get to pick the sticker that they wanted. And so I was trying to make sure they learned how to be consistent and use their calendar and so the goal was to put it in their planner or their calendar and take their sticker and put it on that day that they actually came to therapy and did what they were supposed to do. And they loved it.
Yes, I love that. I love a good sticker, child. And I have some in my bag.
Okay, listen, give away stickers. A lot of times people are like, I don't know how to engage with people. Imagine if you went up to somebody and was like, you know what? I think this sticker will be great for you. Imagine how you can open up a dialogue and get to know somebody.
Yeah.
So I have a gratitude over here. I'm grateful for a successful day without any bad news. Yes.
Come on now.
I love when people come in here and they know what to do. Chuck, thank you so much for sharing your gratitude. Now, we want to hear, can we hear from the MF Camp?
Yes.
So this powerful introduction, because I want to make sure that he remembers it and that he says his powerful introduction, his I am statement. Go ahead, the MF Camp.
It's a lot of pressure for this.
No pressure, bro. No pressure.
But good morning. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
I am Camp, the son of God, connector of people, a man of energy, and a solution provider for businesses both big and small, helping folks take their data, marketing, browse, strategy, project management, and helping folks get over the humps that they encounter so that way they can take their businesses to higher and greater planes.
Yes!
That is my second time doing my powerful introduction.
You did amazing! Let's go!
Let me tell you, he done went and practiced and went and worked on this, because the last time we was together, I was coaching him through, and he recognized, he said, he listened to mine, and he was like, that's like poetry.
It is.
And I was like, oh, yeah, I never thought of it that way. I'm just who I am, trying to say who I am, want people to share who they are. But I recognize it is the poetry of you. And I love that.
Listen.
That was so good.
Come on. That was amazing. Yes, I'm glad I got to hear that.
I'm trying.
You got this. It's great. And then the more you say it, the better it'll be. And then it might, you might change a verse or something, like that. Or you might even sing. I don't know if you sing. But I love that he said he's a connector. I'm like, oh, this is my brother right here. Yes.
Okay. Remember, did I tell you, Tara, that I met this person and I said his powerful introduction? I said, wouldn't you want to meet him? I said, I'm a creative inspiration.
Yes.
Hungry with with unlimited energy. I said, wouldn't you want to meet that person?
Yeah.
That's who this is right
Well,
here.
come on. I love it.
Thank you. And appreciate you again putting that on. I feel like I had the whole business side of the elevator speech kind of down, but not the left brain thinking of it. So thank you.
Yes, you did amazing. I'm so glad to hear your powerful introduction. Listen, all the CEOs in the city of Tulsa, we will be working on powerful introductions at the Maven Mixer. Now, I know a lot of y'all don't have no powerful introduction, and people need to know what you do in a poetic sense, right? It can be so boring in those networking meetings. Everybody saying, "Hi, my name is Jim. You know what I'm saying? I fix vacuums." We ain't trying to hear all that. That's why ain't nobody talking to you. We don't want to hear that.
Jim think he got it together, don't he?
And Jim want to come and he want to talk your ear off and think you're going to do
introduction.
Yeah.
Then he will have people clamoring
okay.
to know who he is.
Listen,
okay?
The first time I did mine, you remember that, Erica? The first time I did my powerful introduction, I had a meeting, and then everybody's like, "Oh my God, I need to talk to her." I had 5 people come up to me after the meeting, like, "What?"
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's the way it's supposed to be.
So the MS camp, that's how it's going to be for you, sir. You just keep on, because that was amazing. I loved it.
Oh, and also I met Camp, and I sent someone your way. Her name is, Lord, what's her name? Catherine. I gave her your Instagram information, and that's what happens around here. You come and introduce yourself. I learn about you, and I probably know someone. Just like Tara is a connector. She really, you and her, you really all needed to interact with each other. So she should be reaching out to you, and if she doesn't, let me know, and so then I can get on to her, because I don't like when I be telling people about somebody and then they don't go.
And okay. Listen, I just added you, Camp, because I need to follow you on Instagram as well. And this is what we do, y'all. We grow, we better together. But listen, It's 8:00. That is your leveraging leads lesson. We've had a good time up in here today, and now you have to go and create a thriving rest of your day. I love y'all. Bye-bye.